Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Oh, can I just say, I mentioned this yesterday, but it's always good to have an audio fun bag of rats.
Oh, what happened?
Is this Kevin McCarthy basically calling Matt Gaetz a pedophile? Yeah, okay, good.
And I'll give you the truth why I'm not speaker. It's because one person, a member of Congress, wanted me to stop an ethics complaint because he slept with a 17-year-old.
Oh.
An ethics complaint that started before I ever became speaker, and that's illegal, and I'm not going to get in the middle. Did he do it or not? I don't know. But ethics is looking at it. There's other people in jail because of it. Wow. And he wanted me to influence it.
Bus, Matt Gaetz. How is it under there? Okay. What? There we go. Okay, one more.
And you know what? So then they come out and they say, because I kept government open. I'd do it all over again. We're not going to pay our troops? No, I'm going to pay my troops. You can't do the job? Okay. When it comes to the concession, the motion to vacate about one person being able to make that motion, how long has that been in the rules? Forever!
Wow, poor
Sounds
Kevy.
really whiny.
Poor
He's
Kevy.
very whiny.
He really is. You're all equally awful. Fight. Big bag of rats. Okay. So this is Jessica Tarlov, who we love on Fox.
love her.
Is she talking about Bobby Kennedy saying Biden's a bigger threat to democracy?
Yeah. Well, it started with
Than
Jesse
Biden?
Waters saying it,
Ay,
and
ay.
then she
Ay.
commented.
The threat to democracy point is not working. And all of the good pollsters have made that point very clear to the Biden administration, that actually the messaging that works is about the mundane stuff, that people want to hear about lowering prescription drug prices and things like the debt and the deficit and preserving Medicare and Social Security. Those are all encompassed in the economy, right? Like how you're doing and how your family's going to survive looking ahead to the future. So that point is definitely out there.
Yeah. She went on to say
that Joe Biden is the threat to democracy, considering what Donald Trump and his band of lawyers tried to pull off in 2020, is complete insanity. I mean, he dispatched lawyers all over the country to overturn a free and fair election. A lot of them have pled out to doing this. A lot of them are still to face trial. And he's doing his darndest to make sure that he doesn't have to show up in any of these courtrooms because he's deathly afraid of what's going to happen there.
do not pass go. Go directly to jail.
And as many of these January 6th
He's not afraid of anything.
Oh, big man, not afraid, whatever.
I know him.
Okay, I'm sure you do know him, and I don't know him, but I don't think that man who doesn't want to even sleep in a hotel bed wants to go to jail. So don't refute what happened. We know about Sidney Powell. We know about John Eastman, who just got disbarred. Rudy Giuliani, who's obviously not in very good position. How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
Is that Judge Boxwine? He's not afraid of anything.
We're
He
gonna,
is this big, strong man.
unfortunately, good for Jessica Tarlov. She is very, very pregnant right now and is about to give birth. So,
Yeah.
so the 5 is going to lose her for
Oh,
for
no.
months.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So,
Now when
gonna
democracy
sit in
hangs
for
in the
her?
balance.
I don't know. I'll probably Ford, the senator from New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on there.
Thom in North Carolina, hello.
Hi, Stephanie. Enjoy watching you on Free Speech TV.
Hiya. Go ahead.
Hi. Comment on the OJ case.
Yeah.
A comment on the OJ case.
Yes.
It was decided before it even began because it was set in downtown L.A. instead of in the Brentwood area. Under our system of justice, I believe one is supposed to be tried before a jury of one's peers. Well, Brentwood is not
Brentwood
downtown.
doesn't
Yes,
have a
Jody
courthouse.
Hamilton. is-
West Los Angeles is a part of Los Angeles, so courts, things
right.
will happen down there anyway.
Right. Brentwood doesn't have a courthouse.
Yeah, it doesn't.
All right, thank you for calling this edition of Californian GPS.
West LA is a part of Los Angeles.
Yes. Santa Monica, they have a courthouse.
Because they're its own city.
It's a separate
You just
city.
take Sepulveda, man.
Beverly Hills has a courthouse.
Yes,
it's a separate
its own city. West Hollywood.
Brentwood is a neighborhood of Los Angeles.
Yes.
So, you know,
Kim in Ohio. I feel like I'm back doing my radio show in 1995. Everyone's calling about OJ.
right.
Hi. Hi, Kim in Ohio. Hi. Do you think OJ is guilty?
Stephanie, I love you.
Hi.
I love you. I love
you.
Jody.
Mhm.
And I just realized we're birthday twins.
Aw.
Which,
But as a lawyer who did color commentary on the OJ trial, I need you to understand that OJ can be guilty and the verdict can be right. The verdict was right because the case was flawed from the beginning.
Seemed like kind of a mountain of evidence to me. I mean, I get it. I mean, mistakes are made, I think, in every trial.
Let me explain to you.
Okay, all right.
Let me explain to you why that's not true. You put a jury of black women in the box, and you're allowed to come in as a juror with your life experience.
This is true.
Those women understood that the LA police were corrupt. They had just gone through.
Yes. Two things can be true at the same time.
Trial.
Right, Rodney King. That's what I said. There was also the proximity to the Rodney King verdict. Yeah.
And there was the Ramparts case where there was rampant corruption in the police department.
Yeah.
So you put those women in the box, and then your lead detective, Mark Furman,
right, is a racist, despicable POS.
Short
right.
of being a Grand Kleagle in the Klan. One hood short. He gets on, and you realize that as a black person, you can't believe what this person said.
That's right.
You can't believe him.
Yeah.
But if you take that out, you have an evidence problem because you had a forensic tech that took evidence home. He brought the same evidence.
And Judge Ito was a disaster. Like, I think the whole thing was corrupted by the whole, like, televised and the circus thing. So, no, I think you and I actually agree that two things can be true at once. That there were a lot of, crooked cops, and OJ also was guilty.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, OJ guilty of sin, but the verdict worked the way it was supposed to.
All right.
If you put on a case that's that bad,
I'm going to award you points just for one hood short of the Klan. Okay. All right. Christopher, who said, I detect an undercurrent of self-doubt among some Americans about what your role in the world should be at a time when our world is at history's turning point. Freedom and democracy are currently under threat around the globe. Who said that?
Sigmund and the Sea Monster.
No, that would be the Japanese prime minister to Congress. David Frum said, this is a very polite way to express the thought. Unfortunately, a crucial blocking faction of your Congress takes orders from a criminally indicted Russian stooge candidate for president. Thank you. That was the translation, in case you don't speak Japanese.
Right.
I think I'm turning Japanese.
Is he on?
What?
Is he there? Somebody just called in. I can't see from here.
All right. Well, listen, he's traveling.
I know.
He's in the airport.
Yes, for you. It's all for you, Minneapolis. Please, call him Damien.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
BB in Illinois, you're on the Stephanie Miller Show. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hi, Stephanie. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie, look, I believe now, as I believed then, that OJ was guilty. However, the massive hypocrisy from white America amazes me when thousands and thousands of white men have murdered black people with zero consequences.
I agree.
And not one of those killers have gotten But not one of those killers have gotten the continuous publicity that OJ has gotten.
Well, that's what I was saying, that Chris Rock was saying. It was more about fame than it was about race. And I think that's true. It was fame and the ability to buy, a lot of reasonable doubt, right?
Well, I like the fact that Marie brought up Medgar Evers and Emmett Till. We can go on and on.
By the way, Joy Reid's book is really fantastic. I started reading it, Medgar and Murley. But go ahead. Sorry, BB.
Yeah, but it wasn't really about OJ. It was about the justice system. If Clarence, as much as I dislike, and I couldn't stand OJ Simpson, and as much as I dislike Clarence Thomas, if he was in that situation, I probably would root for him, unfortunately, because it would be about the justice system and not about the particular person.
Right.
Stephanie, one last thing. I don't mean.
Here's the straight line. Here's where orange is the new. Here's where orange is the new black. The straight line to Donald Trump is he's someone else that has, been able to buy his way out of facing the justice that black people have had to face, forever. Mm-hmm. It's about fame and money, right?
I don't necessarily disagree with that. I just think that to harp on him so much, and as I said, I'm not a fan of the guy. He was a great running back, but he was a murderer. Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying that the system works for the black people that were celebrating. They weren't being evil. They weren't celebrating a double murder. They were saying, now maybe you'll look at some of the things that we've been through, and You'll think harder, and you'll make a better decision.
Okay, BB, can I say,
and not just blow us off like we don't have it.
I hear you. Listen, I hear exactly what you're saying. But I think the other thing is, we've seen. I was at the George Floyd protests. I'm just saying, a lot of us feel like, how do I say this? OJ hurt a lot of things. He was not framed by the police. The police have been massively unfair. And murderous, in fact, to many, many African Americans in this country. O.J. Simpson was not framed, right? So to me, he hurt everybody.
I agree.
Yeah. All right.
But it created all of the lies and the injustice created this paranoia and created this mistrust.
I totally get what you're saying.
Absolutely.
It wasn't just an isolated thing. It was developed.
Yeah. Yep. Listen, this conversation gives me hope for America. We love you, BB. See you in Chicago, I hope. Okay. Rocky Mountain Mike, hello.
What?
Big names calling in willy-nilly.
Oh, hi. Every time I call, I'm in a high noise area, and that is all my fault. I'm sorry.
That's all
I
right.
never expect you to pick up the phone so fast.
Right?
What? You're a big name. I just dump everybody for you.
I'm moving out of the high noise area, and I want to talk to you about that.
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, yes.
Okay, so anyway, I have been under the weather. I've had sinus infection, stomach thing. We went to the eclipse. I had dental surgery yesterday. So I am just now getting to producing the promos for 60 Liberal.
Don't worry.
We're not.
No worry. We don't, listen, you are like our Beethoven. We just wait until your pearls drop. We don't judge.
Now you just put up the Rocky Mountain Mike bat signal, and I produce jingles.
Yes, you do.
That's my purpose in life. But we did try to call you from the eclipse, but you had more pressing, things to talk about. And I believe this OJ thing is just a way to get Stormy Daniels' trial out of the news. Has anybody thought on that Jim Ward conspiratorial level?
That's funny. All right. We love you, Mike. Feel better, honey.
Yeah.
You're a natural pleasure. Feel better. Take care of yourself. Mwah.
Yeah,
okay.
bye-bye.
All right. There he goes. Okay.